So, with Pokemon Sun and Moon having been announced and ready to debut later this year, there's been tons of speculation about what we might be able to expect from these games. Videos about new megas, game locations, and possible new Pokemon have been taking over YouTube like the plague. It's a clusterfuck, really. But one bit of fan speculation has really caught my eye, specifically the idea of a new type being added. When X and Y were announced, the big idea on everyone's minds were Sound and Light type, though luckily we were given the Fairy type instead. Light and Sound type would have been really dumb, guys, just saying. Just because we have a Boombox Pokemon and a Lamp Pokemon doesn't mean we need to give them their own type. What's next, a man-made type? Oh god, no, don't get any ideas. But the type that people are talking about now is the Alien type. No, not that kind of alien. There we go. Now, I personally only kind of like the concept of this, all except for the name. So I've opted to keep the idea, but give it a new name, the Cosmic type. Since the idea behind the alien type is Pokemon from space, or not of our world, I figured Cosmic type sounded a bit better. Plus, you know, purple. Today, I want to take a look at this speculated new typing and see if it really could have any possibility of happening. So, what would the Cosmic type be? Well, like I said, it'd involve any Pokemon who isn't from our world with a big focus on space. Pokemon like Solrock and Lunatone are obvious picks for this new typing because, duh. Also, now I can put them in the thumbnail. Yay! Views! Pokemon like the Clefable line and the Jigglypuff line are also likely picks because of the Clefable line's connection to the moon and the Wigglytuff line's possible connections to the Clefable line. Here's a theory by my buddy BirdKeeperToby. I helped with the research on this one. Other Pokemon like LGM, Behem, Staryu, and Starmie are good picks because of their supposed space origins. Then of course there would be some legendary Pokemon, namely Deoxys, since it's been made specifically canon that it's from space. But also Rayquaza, Jirachi, Cresselia, Darkrai, Palkia, and Kyurem all have some connection to space. Finally, though least likely of all, are Mew, Togepi, Baltoy, and Claydol. Mew is the ancestor to all Pokemon, so it's possible that there could be Mew from other planets. Baltoy and Claydol both learn cosmic power, and though they're said to be clay dolls brought to life, you can't deny that there's something so alien about them. Lastly is Togepi, and for one small reason. In the anime, during the episode Clefairy Tales, the alien detection device created by Oswald appears to be blinking when pointed at Togepi, though he mistakes it for Misty being the alien. But who knows? There are a small handful of other Pokemon who could possibly be getting the typing, simply by appearance or in cases like Sableye, their basis, but we don't have time to go into all of those. So what about type effectiveness? Well, we don't know. Every type matchup thus far has some sort of scientific or lore basis to it, and yes, even fairy for you haters out there. But it seems a little hard to match up space to every other type in a way that actually makes sense, or in a way that kids can understand, cause it's a kid's game, and I'm almost 23 and talking about it on the internet. Not only that, but we just got a new typing in X and Y, and even though it's been almost 3 years since its release, it still seems a bit too soon to get a new typing. As it stands, the metagame is pretty balanced now, at least compared to the previous generation, and I don't think adding another new type for players to learn is gonna help that situation at all. So with all of this in mind, do I think the Cosmic type is possible? Well, not really. While I could be wrong and we could get the announcement tomorrow or some shit just because it's called Pokemon Sun and Moon, the odds aren't exactly stacked in its favor. With such a small roster of Pokemon to be added, as well as an even smaller roster of moves to be changed, paired with what would be an awkward placement for the type itself, I don't think it's possible. Or at the very least, it's a bit out there. Get it? Out there? Cause space? Ugh, why do I even fucking try anymore? But that's just me. What do you guys think? Leave your thoughts in the comments below and leave a like if you enjoyed. Also, be sure to follow me on Twitter to keep up with me and what's going on with the channel, and subscribe to become a member of the crew. That's all for today, so until next time, this has been Speqtor, and as always, stay bueno.